my best to maintain the confidentiality, but I really realized something that's really, amazing, funny, and it's going to demonstrate how amazingly the energy laws work. It's something in my life about wedding, and right from the childhood, uh, I was always that girl, and um, there was one person who used to, take me from home, drop me to school, and then get me back to home. And once this person told me that because you are a girl, one day you will have to marry and leave your father. And I was hardly in junior KG that time, and I decided that time that no, I don't want to marry because I don't want to leave my father ever. Okay. And I seriously see these kind of things happening in my reality right now. That I'm not going to share all the colorful matter because of the privacy and confidentially matters. But see how actually we take it, and subconscious really instantly creates it. So be very careful while talking with the children. And another example from my life only, I was very much outstanding in the academics, always. And I wanted to study much more and much more of course. So there was no question that anybody in my family would ever think of my wedding until I complete my the education. And of course, completing education is one mega thing, but after that, you should have your own identity, you should set your own practice. So um, because of my academics, everybody in my family as well, they were never thinking about my wedding. Okay, because they knew that she's going to do amazing in the academics, and as a family we must support her because she's really amazing. And you really won't believe, uh, that time I was getting lots of such wedding proposals. It is so hilarious thing. Once I was in ninth standard, only ninth standard, and there was a wedding of one of my second cousin or something, a distant one, and she was getting married to one of the Punjabi person. So I'm not Punjabi, and the Punjabi people, they do a lot of makeup and this and that. So of course, from my family, because it was very much far away from our home, me and my dad decided to go for the dinner, just to attend the ceremony, because I could fit on his two-wheeler. I was in ninth standard, and I have a very long hair since that time. Even right now as well, I have a very long hair. So I did, slight, not a makeup. Who was knowing the makeup that time? But I did a good hairstyle, and I was wearing a Punjabi suit, and I think, have that dupatta, the odni that we call, that's extremely beautiful texture, super soft and brown color. So it was making my looks enhance multiple folds. And I was wearing a golden Punjabi suit, and I just used a very dark brown lipstick, on that. So I was looking amazing because I had to dress and I had to use a little bit of makeup because I was going for a wedding ceremony. And it was a wedding ceremony of the Punjabi people who do a lot of makeup. So that's the reason I use lipstick, because in the school days nobody uses lipstick. Um, then you won't believe that was a buffet, and me and my dad, we are just like buddies. I'm always my dad's girl, and we were going in the buffet rows, choosing our lovely food and talking about those different kind of Punjabi people and the wedding ceremony and something. I mean, we were totally in our zone. And some person approached my dad, and he asked without a, I mean, he was a Punjabi guy. We were not knowing anybody over there, because it was a very controversial marriage that day when my the sister was very much elder to me, and again those Punjabi people. So we were absolutely having no contact. Only the food was our Punjabi food was our love, and that's what me and my dad were enjoying. But one person approached my dad, and you won't believe, this person literally asked my dad. I mean, we were having buffet plates. We were discussing like, should I take this and should I take that? And that person, not knowing me or my dad, approached us and straight away asked my dad, are you, looking out for a groom for your daughter? And I still, at first, I'm still bursting out into laughter. Me and my dad were just, I mean, couldn't control the laughter. And my dad said, she's just in the ninth standard. I mean, me and my dad laughed a lot and lot and lot. I mean, it was one of the funniest events in the whole wedding ceremony, because there was nothing else than the fun to enjoy and the food, of course. So, see, when we're not thinking about wedding, people approach to us without knowing us, without knowing me, and they straight away ask for the wedding. I mean, I was just so my first, see my vibrations, if we're talking all about the vibrations, correct? I have lovely wedding vibrations always, and I got my first, wedding proposal. That wasn't a love affair. That wasn't like somebody's proposing me because I'm in love with somebody and someone is in love with me. That was arranged marriage kind of a proposal, and I got my first wedding proposal, official wedding proposal, because that uncle approached my father. Okay, in just ninth standard. I mean, it was way comedy, way hilarious, and it was so stupid. I mean, we never ever talked about it. So another thing. Now this is event number 3, funny event number 3 in my life. Um, I think this house, we were just shifted in this house that time, and what I was doing is I was continuing my studies. I don't remember if I was in my graduation or in my post graduation, but I was definitely not of wedding age, and I was a student, and there was one housemaid working at our place. She informed my father that somebody from the next building has seen your daughter and this lady wishes to communicate with you. And we didn't get anything. What was it? Because what is the matter? Why she's, why she want to talk about me? Because my dad thought like I must have done something like, Did I crack somebody's windows? You know, that kind of stuff. But then that housemaid clarified that they have a matrimonial interest, and then my father immediately said, "Oh, no ways." I mean, that maid literally forced my father a lot. I don't know why. And I wasn't getting any tension because in my family nobody was thinking about my wedding, and I find this is so idiotic. I was always very much strong in opposition of the arranged marriages, and I knew that my dad ever do this, and I just felt like, I mean, what an idiotic thing, you know? Why do people just run behind? Like, are they mad or what? And that lady, the housemaid, she was really forcing my father and saying, like, at least you go and meet, you know, you go and have a talk. My father was very strong and he is always with me, and he just said, no ways. I'm not interested and I'm not gonna go at anybody's doorstep. And I mean, I'm not interested, and why should I go and at least meet or at least talk? And this was the third funniest incident. And few years later, this, of course, I mean, he was a man, I was a student. I mean, that was an idiotic blunder. But I saw he married some big, fat, large auntie kind of somebody, and he was very thin. Once that maid showed me from the gallery that this was a person this auntie was talking all about, and I bursted out into the laughter. I mean, I'm I'm all together, and you know, um, I don't want to talk about it, but I mean, it was so funny. I mean, there was absolutely no match, and I just bursted out into the laughter. And those people, by God's grace, also left this society, and I don't know which was their flat or where they were staying. But now the people that I have in the neighboring building, we all are cat lovers, and we have cats in the parking, and I do have my cat in my home as well, who's just here with me, and that's why I'm not showing the camera. um, we both are just lying down on the sofa and enjoy right now. So right now there are very good people around me, and we all are cat lovers, and we all are enjoying with the cats. So these are the three funniest incidences without any thought of wedding, when I am not thinking about wedding, when my parents were not thinking about my wedding. By the way, when I was student, before completing my education, I got three wedding proposals. I'm talking about wedding proposals, I'm not talking about love affairs. Okay, like the elderly people willing to approach my parents, elderly people, you know, for the wedding. So actually, I just find it so um, comedy coincidence, like really how much the universal laws are working. You know, when you are in least need of it, it just comes to you. Of course, I mean, we those three were absolutely idiotic. But when you are doing a lot to manifest the wedding with your specific person, it somehow hangs somewhere. And another number four incidents about my specific person as well. I was student that time, and my person who's little, here we have little more age difference. Like he was working in a office, and I was student. So I connected with my specific person out of the blue moon when I was in least need of wedding. I was love. I was vibrating with the love frequency and I attracted love from the universe. I agree. But I was in least need of wedding when I attracted my specific person. So the comedy stories, funny stories, but somehow they are showing the laws are always working. So if we can apply 100% the laws of energy to our specific person manifestation without being emotionally involved and without giving our energy to the negative reality that we have created unknowingly, we would be able to create the positive, happy reality with our specific person. And if you need help, definitely do reach out to me. The videos are getting updated, but our YouTube channel homepage has my official website link. You can choose and book the booking packages, various consulting packages, and lot more is coming. Online courses are also coming, and I'm also thinking about making some groups online. So I'll update you with all these in order to connect you with our lovely meditating community. All right, so keep going, keep manifesting, keep knowing these fine things so that you will also understand more and more. Yes, the laws work. Yes, it works. And you will get confidence to consciously manifest and create a beautiful life. That's all for this my video. See you soon. Bye bye.